It all started on a Monday morning that felt wrong from the very beginning. The cereal was soggy. The milk had that maybe still okay smell. And when Mia went outside with her backpack dragging and hair half brushed, she screamed so loud the birds shot out of the trees, "Chester's gone!" The back gate was open, wide, swung like a mouth left in shock. Their golden retriever, 13 years old and still dumb enough to chase butterflies, was gone. Her mom came running, phone in hand, shoes half on, and immediately slipped in the wet grass. "Did you check under the porch? Sometimes he's gone, Mom." Mia's eyes welled up. "He never leaves the yard, not without someone." Across the street, a curtain twitched. A shadow moved. Mr. Howard. He was the kind of neighbor who never smiled, never waved, and definitely never came to the block parties. Tall, hunched, always in the same brown cardigan. The kids said he once yelled at a squirrel, that he had a shovel with names scratched on it. No one knew if those names were pets or not. But Mia didn't care. She wiped her nose, marched across the street, and knocked. No answer. She knocked again, harder. "Please, Mr. Howard, he's lost." The door creaked. A single eye appeared behind the chain lock. "The dog?" "Yeah, Chester. Please." He didn't open the door all the way, just enough to hand her something a muddy leash. "He ran past about 10 minutes ago," Mr. Howard muttered. "Headed for the woods." "The woods. You want help or not?" Mia stared. "You'll help me?" "I didn't say that." The door opened wider. He was already wearing boots. "But I'm coming." They crossed the old ditch into the underbrush where wildflowers tangled around Mia's legs and burrs stuck to her hoodie. Mr. Howard moved like a man who had done this before, not searching for a dog, but walking with purpose, avoiding mud, spotting prints. "He always chases rabbits," Mia said. "We named him Chester 'cause he runs like one." Mr. Howard didn't laugh, but he looked down at a fresh paw print in the soil. "He's not chasing now. He's running." "What do you mean?" "He's afraid. The way the prints stagger, the way they cut sharp to the right." He pointed. "Something scared him." That's when the first thunder rolled. Dark clouds crawled over the trees. The woods, already dim, turned a deep gray. "Great," Mia muttered. "Now a storm." But Mr. Howard didn't flinch. He squatted low and pulled a crumpled granola bar from his coat, broke it in two. "Hold this out. If he smells it, he might circle back. You always carry snacks?" "I'm old. I plan ahead." The wind picked up, tugging at leaves, whispering through the brush. And then a bark. Faint, from the ravine. Mia's eyes widened. "That's him." "No, wait." Mr. Howard put a hand on her shoulder, surprisingly gentle. "Let me check. That drop's steep." She watched him disappear over the edge, sure his old bones would never survive it. Then silence. Then swearing. Then, "You might want to come down after all." Mia scrambled down the path, slipping once, leaves flying, and there tangled in the roots of a fallen tree was Chester, his leg caught in a loop of wire. "Chester!" she cried, falling to her knees. The dog wagged his tail once, weakly, eyes wide with pain. "Hold him," Mr. Howard said. His hands worked fast, pulling out a pocket knife. "This is snare wire, not legal here, probably left by someone who doesn't want visitors." "Will he be okay?" "Maybe." He freed the leg, wrapped it in his own scarf, then gently lifted the dog. "Come on," he grunted. "Let's get out of here." As they trudged back, Rain started falling, not hard but steady. Mia looked at Mr. Howard, carrying her dog like it weighed nothing, boots squishing through the mud, jaw set. "You used to have a dog, didn't you?" He didn't answer, but his grip on Chester tightened just a little. They reached the edge of the woods just as the rain turned cold, and the wind snapped like a flag in a storm. Chester whimpered once in Mr. Howard's arms. His leg was bleeding through the scarf, but he stayed quiet, nuzzling his nose into the old man's elbow. Mia's mom was already in the yard, panic on her face, phone pressed to her ear. "Mia! Oh, my God, Chester!" She dropped the phone and ran to them. Mr. Howard gently handed the dog over like something fragile, something sacred. "He needs a vet," he said simply. "The wire cut deep." I'll drive," Mia's mom stammered. "Right now." She turned to Mia. "Get in the car. Thank you, sir, thank you." But Mr. Howard was already walking away, back toward his dark little house across the street. It was 3 days before Mia knocked again. This time she brought cookies, not homemade, but warm enough from the grocery store to still smell good. Mr. Howard opened the door wearing the same cardigan. His eyes crinkled a little. "Chester's going to be okay," she said. "Vet says he's lucky." Mr. Howard nodded. "Mom said you used to work with rescue dogs." He blinked. "Who told you that?" "I looked it up. Your name's in an old article. 1987. Howard saves hiker with avalanche dog." Silence. "I had a dog once," he said finally. "Rosie. Smartest thing on 4 legs." "What happened?" "She got old. Then she got sick." His voice dipped. "After she was gone, I didn't see the point in much." Mia sat on the porch step. "I think Chester would have loved Rosie." Mr. Howard gave a weak smile. "Then Chester has good taste." The next weekend, Mia and her mom baked a pie from scratch this time and invited Mr. Howard over. He came, carrying a dog toy wrapped in newspaper. Chester limped to him like he'd known him forever. Later that evening, Mia sat on the porch with her neighbor, watching Chester chase a tennis ball in lopsided circles. "You were pretty brave," he said. "So were you. Guess I'm not so scary after all." "Nope," Mia said, grinning. "Still grumpy, but not scary." He chuckled a real one this time. Then his face turned thoughtful. "You know," he said slowly, "sometimes an animal shows up just to return something we lost." "Like what?" He looked at her gently. "Trust, hope, or just a reason to knock on a stranger's door." Mia leaned her head against his shoulder, and for the first time in years, Mr. Howard didn't flinch from the closeness. Chester barked once at the setting sun, and somewhere between that bark and the smell of fresh pie, a girl and a lonely old man became something like family. Have you ever found connection in the most unexpected place? Tell us in the comments and share the story if it touched you.